the needle on the record.
Finds Barrett. Get a shot up. This is for the win. Oh! It's good! Off the window! RJ Barrett wins it for the Knicks!
That's right, New York Knicks fans. This is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Knicks sports talk and entertainment. Oh, we're taking a break from doing some Giant videos because we got some RJ Barrett news, got some Donovan Mitchell information. We got to talk about this. RJ Barrett finalizes a 4-year rookie scale contract extension worth $120 million. Oh, my God. The exact value of the deal is not 100% known yet, but it's a big number for RJ. And you got to give RJ credit. He deserves it. He registered a career high 20 points last year in 70 games. He had 5.8 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, he is a building block of the Knicks. There was talk that he was going to be thrown into the Donovan Mitchell deal, and basically, Knicks president Leon Rose, of course, he set a deadline for either the Mitchell deal to be done or he was going to commit to the extension from Barrett. And I love it because you know what? He is not being held up by Danny Ainge. He is not being held up in reference to making this team better and doing what needs to be done. Now, evidently, there's a poison pill provision in the RJ Barrett contract, so it's kind of like what Jeremy Lin signed, which was pretty much going to preclude him from being included, RJ Barrett that is, in any deal for Mitchell, which is what I want anyways, because honestly, I didn't want to give up that. I didn't want to give that up. I did not want to give up RJ for Donovan because you know what? To me, he was part of this franchise, part of this organization, part of this team. And that's the thing that excites me about it. So you figure at this point in time, you're not saying the Mitchell deal is dead, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult. It's going to be a little bit more interesting. They were saying, a lot of people were saying that Barrett was a staple in several proposals for Mitchell and the Jazz. But you know what? I think retaining him at 22 years old, I think he has it doesn't have a higher ceiling than Donovan Mitchell because Donovan Mitchell is already an all-star. Because we don't know what his ceiling is just yet because he seems to be improving every season. That's RJ Barrett, that is. But you know what? More likely what's going to happen now, if you're going after Donovan Mitchell, you're going to have to include more trade assets, more draft assets. And then you probably got to throw in like Grimes and some other people or Quickly or Toppin. You know, you're going to have to find a new way to do this, a new way to get this done. What is the best thing about this contract signing is? It breaks the Knicks streak. And most people don't know this. He'll become the first Knicks first-round pick since Charlie Ward in 1999 to sign a multi-year extension following his rookie deal. That's how bad the Knicks have been, that you got to go all the way back to 1999 and Charlie Ward to figure out exactly, to sit there and see exactly when's the last time the Knicks signed one of their first-round draft choices after their rookie deal. It's crazy. It's just dumbfounding that it's been that long. You have to take a look, though, at this roster, though, because you got a lot of big contracts now. You got Julius Randle's deal. You got Jalen Brunson's deal. You now have RJ's deal. Now, RJ's deal is an extension, so it doesn't kick in this year. So it's gonna be interesting down the road. It's gonna be interesting to see what the Knicks do. I still believe that a Donovan Mitchell deal can be accomplished by the Knicks and the Jazz. I still think that can happen. But like I said, I find it better that he is not gonna go in this deal. I'm excited that Leon, for all the shit that people give Leon Rose, I'm excited the fact that Leon stepped up and said, "Not on my watch. I'm not just going to gut this franchise to get a player, to get one player like we have done in Knicks past, and not sit there and be held hostage by someone like Danny Ainge to go into a bad deal for a good player." And I'm going to tell you this, Donovan Mitchell to me is a good player. He's a very good player. Is he a great player? I don't think he's a great player. No, I do not think he is a great player. I think he's an all-star. I think he's there's a difference between being an all-star and being an all-time great player. Kobe Bryant, all-time great player. LeBron James, all-time great player. Michael Jordan, all-time great player. The list can go on. If I'm looking at the top 100 players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell's probably in the top 50. And probably a little bit higher. and he does a lot. He will do it. He would do a lot for this team. But, you know, you can't sit there and you can't sit there and think that Danny Ainge holds all the cards, because he doesn't. Because the Knicks are going to be an interesting team to watch with or without Donovan Mitchell. They have pieces. They have parts of the organization. They've drafted some young talent. I would still like to see them move on from Julius Randle, because I would like to see Obi Toppin get some opportunities. I'd like to see RJ Barrett have the floor a little bit more open for him. But it's a good day for Knicks. It's a good day for the Knicks fan. A good day for RJ Barrett. A good day for the franchise itself. And like I said, we got to wait and see what happens with Donovan. But like I said, I'm not holding my hopes up. I am not sitting there going, you know what? This deal, I mean, this RJ contract kills the Donovan Mitchell deal. You know what? And if it does, it does. The key phrase is you can't be held hostage by Danny Ainge, and you can't overpay for a guy. Does anyone remember how much we gave up for Carmelo Anthony? You're probably going to give it, and to me, you know what? And I will say this: Carmelo Anthony, in his prime, is a better player, and probably will be a better player than Donovan Mitchell will ever be. And like I said, I gave Carmelo a lot of crap when he was here, because I thought he had more in him. But he is a better player than Donovan Mitchell will ever be. And the amount they want for Donovan exceeds what they gave up for Carmelo Anthony. We're going to have some Knick videos coming up, of course, when we get closer to the season. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got our Giant videos coming up as well. We got Giant cut-down videos coming up today at 4, so hope you can join in. And again, this is Tim with the Online Big Blue. We'll bring you the best in New York Knicks sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could maybe subscribe. If you can ring that bell, you know what it means. That'd be awesome.